Hello, how you guys? So welcome to my channel. I'm back with a new reaction video, a highly requested one. Oh my god, you guys have been coming at me telling me that I have to check out Sugar Ray Leonard. So this is gonna be very interesting to watch him because so many of you have been telling me that I need to check him out. It's a must. So I will do that right now. I'm not gonna ramble. Let's go straight into this video. Alright, here we go. Sugar Ray Leonard.
Sugar Ray Leonard was one of the leading boxers in the world in the 1970s and 80s.
As the ring's most charismatic figure began a slow fade into the twilight of his luminous career. And a young Ray Charles Leonard dreamed of following in the footsteps of his heavyweight idol.
A champion in the boxing world.
That's him!
By heroes of his own.
Wow! Whoa, what was that? I've never seen that before. Sheesh!
I saw Muhammad Ali and I want to be so much like him. He was more than a boxer. He was considered an entertainer, an artist.
He burst into national prominence in Montreal.
Sugar Ray Leonard from the United States, who's been such a popular favorite here so far. Young man from the Washington, D.C. area, Palmer Park, Maryland.
Early on, it was very clear there was something special about Sugar Ray Leonard.
So it's Cuba against the United States, Aldama against Ray Leonard.
When Ali left, we never thought there would be another major attraction.
Ray Charles Leonard was born 35 years ago in Wilmington, North Carolina. And boxing was literally the only way he could find to get out of the ghetto.
The Cuban is hurt. The Cuban is hurt.
He says he's just someone who never could pass up a good fight, ever since the 1976 Olympics, where he pummeled a Cuban to win the gold medal for the United States.
Boom, perfect timing.
With a right lead.
The mic
Leading up, the Cuban is ready to go. The referee stops the contest. The crowd.
Say his name. The Cuban is ready to go.
Goes wild. Ray Leonard upon the broad barrel. His dream is realized as he has won himself a gold medal.
All of a sudden, Sugar Ray Leonard is the people's choice. And I tell you, everywhere he goes, the man commands a crowd.
Now he steps up to the winner's podium, turns and waves. Scene he and his mother and father have been dreaming about.
Ray thought it would be his last fight.
And I really was sincere about not fighting again. I just felt that it was ended.
He wanted to go to
at the
college,
top?
but with both parents ill, he decided that a boxing career was a financial necessity.
My father had spinal meningitis and tuberculosis. He was nearly 3 days into going to a coma.
After his success at the Olympics, Leonard wanted to go to college. However, his father became ill and his family needed money.
He formed a team to continue his boxing education.
I get
Jenks
chills.
Martin, Dave Jacobs, his trainer,
Chills, goosebumps.
and Angelo Dundee, his manager.
It must be a little different fighting for your parents' survival than it is just fighting for yourself.
My family was really down and out, and I felt it was my obligation to really help them out.
Making his professional debut here, Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard, first professional fighter. This kid might be the finest one he's ever worked with.
As it has been for so many others born with little, Ray's fists delivered him from the streets.
He reminded me so much of Ali.
The quickness is insane. You gotta have a lot of great stamina for that lead. Different.
Ali is a good shot. We're going to find out whether Vegas can stand up under this kind of punishment. He's never been done.
He's doing him dirty. It's just like no breathing, no chance for him to count whatsoever.
Even in his expression.
At all,
He's not
giving him
telling
no.
Vega to come to him over there.
You're right, it looked like a miniature Muhammad Ali.
And they've got good sportsmanship. I like
For
it.
Sugar Ray. And both fighters smiling to the crowd. Over 8,000 on their feet, and they are letting Sugar Ray Leonard go. They
see this
is the obvious successor to Muhammad Ali. At a lower weight, the all-American boy, the ex-Olympic champion.
Rags to riches overnight.
Sugar Ray had it all. He had the looks, he had the ability, he was agreeable to white America, and not only just black America. Sugar Ray was a marketing marvel.
The boxing community watching Sugar Ray very closely. He's a comer.
Sugar Ray Leonard had a very, sweet style, man.
I mean, this one can speak for itself. Come on. Okay.
The combination.
Jeez. Like you got an electric shock.
He was so smooth. He just understood how to work the ring and how to make it look super easy.
Sugar Ray Leonard and Billy Fireball Rodriguez.
Winner by unanimous decision, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Well, what a time it was when boxing was king.
Sugar Ray's turning 7-0. When I went into that ring, I was a beast.
First round action.
I've told people all over the world that Bruce Lee was one of my idols. He could generate so much speed and velocity in his punches.
Good. Good. Sugar Ray is showing the kind of flash, the kind of power.
Cartoons.
Formless, shapeless, like water.
Whipped him all over the ring in the second round. A tremendous performance from a 21-year-old.
The type of leverage he was able to gain because he understood.
Another knockdown from the right.
The mechanics of the body.
Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Ay.
Down he goes.
Don't get up for your own sake.
It is
Stay
over.
down
Sugar Ray Leonard has knocked out Frank Centaur. Jubilation in Sugar Ray's
Yet there was a time when people doubted his progression from Olympic hero to welterweight champion.
In the early stages of my career, I was criticized quite often because people felt that I was being moved along too quickly.
Oh, there's his son on his sock. And of course, Sugar Ray is a man who believes in symbols and signs like those. Red Fox. Bill Cosby here too at ringside.
Why are they talking about his socks? I'm missing something out. Well, I don't understand. Talking about his socks? What is with the socks?
People felt that I was being moved along too quickly.
Oh, there's his son on his sock.
Oh, his
and of course,
son!
Sugar Ray is a man who believes in symbols and signs like those. Red Fox. Bill Cosby here too at ringside.
Once in a while, a fighter comes along who...
He don't got a good reputation, right? Like, he
transcends the sport.
As you can see, we're counting down to the end of the fifth round.
Effective situation. He's out. Let's focus on Ray.
Oh! He got him into the midsection and suddenly a stardom went down.
I'm not American,
Sugar Ray
by the way.
Leonard, who can fool you with his punching power. Sugar Ray Leonard.
You guys had to run?
He sped across the ring to get at Estrada.
I've never seen anyone run like that.
Sort of the mini Ali.
In the ring.
And it's over. Sugar Ray Leonard showing his jubilation.
It's saying a lot of Ali, with respect to Ali, but this is no ring.
Consecutive professional victory.
He was the most charismatic fighter out
And
there.
the smile,
One writer
like
called him
he
a
just
combination
oozing.
of Madison Avenue, Main Street, and Marvel Comics. As predicted,
I'm gonna stop pausing just to see, who's fighting for, with the family being so sick and stuff. He got a different hunger.
Leonard began a steady march toward greatness.
It is surviving the punishment, but a tremendous round. For the young Olympic fighter, tremendous.
Whoa, that was disrespectful.
Knockout.
The side.
Sugar Ray Leonard, and by far his most spectacular
Look at the guy in the
performance
background.
as a professional fighter.
Love running on the beach.
Well, Sugar Ray Leonard is charismatic, the refined boxing machine with dazzling speed.
Ray Charles Leonard is the most celebrated fighter in the world today.
job using his skills and God-given talent. Fast hands, fast feet.
22.
The 1976 Olympic champion.
Smiling again.
Jeez, the camera flashes.
Let's see if they call that a knockdown. Eklund is down. I think he made Leonard mad. Eklund's mother is coming to the corner, and she is suggesting to some of the corner people to stop the fight if he gets in any more trouble. She's crying, by the way. She's got tears welling up in her eyes.
Mother and manager, they said? Eklund. Wait, like, I'm from Sweden. Is he Swedish? He got a Swedish name. Eklund, the Swedish. Oh my God, he's doing it dirty. You better not be from Sweden. It's so bad out here.
Finish him.
He looks like some Swedish, most definitely.
And things are being thrown in the ring. The mandatory 8-count.
What are they throwing in?
He was much more than an up-and-coming welterweight. Ray's quick feet and
look
his
that up
gifted
later.
entertainer in the mold of Muhammad Ali made him boxing's richest contender in history.
We put Ray Leonard on the cover of KO magazine. We sold. We had been used to doing that with Ali.
I covered all your great fights, and they were great.
Olympic champion of the world, undefeated in the pro ranks, Sugar Ray Leonard.
I believe that in your prime,
Mayweather?
you would have knocked out Floyd Mayweather Jr. in his prime.
Ray would like to finish him off.
Am I right about that?
Yes.
You guys comment. I mean, he's just...
He reminds me of his father. I fought his father back in
That's Floyd's
1978. I knocked him out.
So Sugar Ray Leonard scores a technical knockout
like that.
in the 10th round.
Fights every minute of the round. He's ambitious. He wants to be a great man in the ring. He has a lot of tools to be that great man.
One by one, opponents like Johnny Gann fell to their accustomed place, the deck.
That technique.
Gann may go down. He lost his mouthpiece.
Right, it just goes so long. How are you gonna...
20 seconds to go in the round.
He's going this intense. Still all the energy.
There goes Gann down on his back.
A lot of people would not be able to keep that
The
out.
four
That's
kings
understandable.
of the 80s, they raised me as a boxing fan. Post Muhammad Ali, that's what I grew up on.
It'll be unbeaten boxing sensation Sugar Ray Leonard trying for his 19th straight professional win.
He's crawling on all four. Oh my God, someone get him. I just bit my eye.
The bell for round
Put the
one
inside on my
action
hand.
begins.
Ow. So quick. Crazy.
In
You can even
1979,
blink.
Sugar Ray's most impressive performance to date took place when he knocked out Pete Ranzani in 4 rounds to win the North American Boxing Federation welterweight championship.
Right hand by Leonard. Ranzani's in trouble.
That was a lefty. I like that.
I'm not known to be a big puncher. I'm known to be a consistent puncher. And the first person
He got crazy with a lefty.
Many fans and some critics felt Leonard had been a media creation.
Just hanging on. Won't drop.
Crazy.
Unlike other boxers, Leonard did not sign a long-term contract with a single boxing promoter.
The winner and new NBF welterweight champion, Sugar Ray Leonard.
As a result, Leonard's fights were either broadcast on NBC, CBS, HBO, or ABC. This wide exposure gained Leonard a tremendous following in America and around the world. It also generated resentment among some fans, reporters, and boxers.
We are almost
Was that like a good thing? Obviously, more people saw him, but they didn't sign.
2 minutes into round one.
Is that he make a lot of money? Or
as Ali did for so many years. And hitting him with combination of punches. Andy Price in trouble.
this is crazy, you guys. I've not seen anything like this.
The first knockdown of
He got a different technique.
and it's
Different
King
style.
with the round coming to its end.
By now, it was obvious to everyone that Leonard was ready to battle for the championship. That's when he signed to meet undefeated Wilfredo Benitez for the WBC World Welterweight title. It was a battle of the unbeaten when Sugar Ray Leonard, an Olympic gold medalist, challenged Wilfredo Benitez for the WBC Welterweight Championship on November 30th of 1979.
He and Leonard in a stare down.
And that was, he was an exceptional fighter. He was an undefeated fighter at that time.
Heavyweight one, round one, good left hand by Leonard. Oh! Benitez is down!
I didn't have the experience to deal with.
He said, I planned that.
I have the
What's
heart.
in the plan?
And again, the stare down continues. A flash knockdown here in the third.
I saw you beat Wilfredo Benitez to win your first title when Benitez was undefeated and he was considered a form of Sugar Ray
It could
Leonard.
mean havoc for the fighter. Round 7 underway. Leonard in total control.
Jeez.
He had the same style I had.
Trying to match you.
Oh, Benitez leg buckle. Down for the second
him out.
time.
Oh my God. His forehead.
That could be the difference. See the time left in the fight.
Yeah. He got me.
Leonard steps in with a left.
That was not part of the plan.
And he stops it. Carlos Bonilla stops it with 6 seconds to go. Ray Leonard has taken Benitez welterweight championship.
Leonard soared to a welterweight world championship in
See, all
only
the
3
stare
years,
down and then just...
confirming his arrival as boxing's face of the future.
Pandemonium in the ring.
After turning pro, you said you turned pro, you won a championship 2 years later. Like, how much fun was it being Sugar Ray Leonard in 1979?
Well, I'll tell you what, it was almost too much fun. You start making money, you start becoming more famous, people start recognizing
Davey
you.
Boy Green says he has a secret weapon. Well, he kept it a secret because we have no idea how he's going to go against this fast young man born 23 years ago in Wilmington, North Carolina.
How long have you trained for the Sugar Ray Leonard bout?
Well, I've trained since Christmas, 3 months. I've done about 400 miles road running, 150 sparring rounds. I'm really ready.
The hometown darling and American hero, Sugar Ray Leonard. Listen. He came in looking at Sugar Ray Leonard like, I don't like you, baby. Looked at the tassels on Sugar Ray's white and red shoes. Sugar Ray didn't like it.
Bad.
A sneak punch. Sugar Ray Leonard, the charismatic
Look at the
24-year-old
feet. Look at the
WBC welterweight champion. Ooh, a good left hook. High on the forehead. Come, America's newest hero.
Oh,
a right hand. Most fighters would have gone down.
Then you scored one of the most devastating knockouts I think we've ever seen against Davey Boy Green.
Combo, crazy.
What a series of punches. He is down the count and it is over. Davey Boy Green is out. And again showing you the tremendous speed of this likable, poised 23-year-old Sugar Ray Leonard. What a fighter.
He was the most macho fighter in boxing. Those demonic black coal eyes.
His evil-looking, menacing eyes.
He got it. He got under my skin. He really did. He just You know, he talked trash, he cursed me, he cursed my wife.
He seen Sugar Ray Leonard's wife at a press conference. He flipped her off and yelled, "Whore."
Wait, what?
I was in awe of the whole event. I mean, the huge cameras and all the reporters from around the world. It was just too big. I mean, I lost perspective.
Roberto Duran challenging Sugar Ray Leonard.
Last-minute instructions from Angelo Dundee.
That I abandoned what was really the key to beating a guy like Duran. Using my boxing, using my speed. I wanted to go in there, and I went flat-footed.
Leonard is flat-footed. He did not come out to dance. He wants to go toe-to-toe with him. He's flat-footed. Oh, he took a hard with him. But he hit him back. Leonard wants to trade with him. Leonard wants to trade with him, and Duran is willing to oblige. Leonard is not backing off. Leonard is not running. He wants to exchange with Duran.
You were determined not to run, not to box. You wanted to go toe-to-toe with him.
I got so frustrated that I got discouraged.
Son of a gun. Look how close Duran is getting.
Duran punches were just like cinder blocks, man.
Lost his balance and he was eating him up. The second he saw him a little bit shaky.
Never been hit with as a professional.
He did full on.
Leonard still stays flat-footed with him. Unbelievable. Duran working on him again.
I tried to out-slug him. I tried to out-hustle him.
Duran working on that body, and that's going to cost Ray. Because if Ray doesn't get out of there, he's going to get his ribs broken. Why would they want Leonard to do it?
Which was not smart by any means.
There you go. Get him! Again, he just keep controlling the
pretty much taught me
tempo of the game, this guy.
That I gotta think first too.
Yep.
Take a breather.
Starting to fight off the ropes.
That's the last say that matters.
Incredible fight. Not what we expected at all. I figured it'd be a dancing Leonard, but he wants to beat Duran at Duran's kind of fight.
I tell you one thing, it is an even fight, and it's so subjective.
And I didn't realize that I was losing the fight until, you know, the 12th round.
I'm gonna give it my all, and if I get knocked out, oh well, but I'm about to go toe-to-toe and show this man he ain't gonna make me quit. I'd rather die than quit.
In boxing terms, they call this a war. 24 seconds remaining.
He can only knock him out.
I think this decides the fight.
You gotta knock him out, that's it. Knock him out!
Even ringside, spectators, even the press.
He was so tough.
Even the press is up on his feet.
After the fight,
I'm sorry. No way! Who did I see? No way that's Don King. No way. Please don't tell me. That's Don King!
after the fight,
Or I hope not.
I laid in my room, all sore as hell, and all of a sudden, he walked into the room. He said, "Dad, if I had an ounce of your heart, I'll be okay the rest of my life." I mean, tears came to my eyes. I mean, he didn't know how good I felt. I called Mike Trainer, my attorney, and I said, Mike, I want to fight Roberto Duran again, ASAP.
The rematch happened just 5 months after the first fight.
Surrounded by his entourage,
No way that was
Leonard, the challenger, the champion going into last June 20th.
Dirty Dawn.
After that, the challenge. Here comes the champion, the man who openly says that Leonard is afraid.
I'm so focused. I'm ready to go now. It's a totally different attitude. And then Ray Charles sings America the Beautiful.
Contrary to popular belief, you're not named after Sugar Ray Robinson. It is actually Ray Charles. You had no clue that Ray Charles was going to be in the ring performing what was going to be our anthem that night.
You know, they say, well, you know, the stars were lined up.
No way, that's Don King! Please take him off the screen. No way, he's everywhere.
And Leonard, who was very tense in the hours earlier, now seems oddly poised and confident. We'll be back with the start of the fight in a moment.
He comes over to me, gives me a big hug and a big kiss, and he says, kick his ass. Oh, there was no way I was going to lose that fight. When the bell rung, when Ray Charles finished singing America the Beautiful, I knew I had it.
But he catches a right and left, lands all right.
That's crazy.
That's the Sugar Ray Leonard punch that drew the crowd. These two men do not like each other. Good right hand by Leonard. Good right hand. He knows he's in with a tougher fighter.
What do you think really happened that night in the Superdome?
Leonard came to fight then, as you said, Larry, confidence
With the quickness,
personified.
he can get away with that.
If he can do this for 15 rounds,
Now we know what was going on.
then you have a new champion.
He's done moving. It's golden. He's definitely quicker than him.
I was using my footwork and my speed. Never really got against the rope. When I did, I spun out.
Leonard refuses to get pinned against the ropes like he did in Montreal.
Go back and watch that and look at Duran's eyes. It wasn't those piercing eyes.
And it is a vastly different human being that Duran is tonight.
He got personal with you, and you were handling Duran in that second fight. You even taunted him throughout the fight.
Doing a little dodging now and a little Ali. He's taunting Duran.
The frustration, humiliation, the laughter.
He is taunting Duran.
That's what we know.
Famous fights in
That's what we
boxing
want to see.
history. I think everyone remembers the bolo punch and the winding up the right hand and hitting the left.
You're making it smile.
Furious, but puzzled. Duran troubled by the movement.
The more I heard the fans or the audience laughing, the more I did it. I think those things just totally short-circuited Roberto Duran's mind.
Gets away immediately. And what's happening? Duran says no. I think he's quitting. He said no more. And then he did it a second time.
Hands of Stone turned his back on Sugar Ray and uttered the now infamous words, "No mas."
He said no, I don't understand.
He's saying no, he quit.
I don't understand.
No mas means no more.
I think Duran
Sheesh!
I don't understand.
Duran has quit. Roberto Duran has quit.
Talking about quitting in the center of the ring. That's the worst way that you can quit.
The bully, the man
Didn't expect that strategy.
When you claim to be the baddest, the toughest, the roughest, the meanest fighter in the world.
Duran just quit because he didn't want me to knock him out. I hold no respect for him as far as a man is concerned. I respect him as a fighter, don't get me wrong. I respect him as a fighter and as his accomplishments, his credentials. But as a man, I cannot.
Does that make it more satisfying that you may have made the roughest, toughest fighter at that time just basically capitulate?
By 1980, the boxing world had two welterweight title holders, Thomas the Hitman Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard.
Tommy Hearns was 6'3", 6'4", some say 6'5". I mean, he's tall, no question about it. Long arms, speed, and power.
Thomas Hearns remained Leonard's last barrier to greatness.
That fight was the most important fight of my professional boxing career. Tommy was the best, and I had to prove that I was the best by beating him. And most people thought, even my brother Roger thought I was going to lose the fight.
Good evening and a very warm welcome to International Sports Special, which highlights a significant milestone in the history of boxing, the richest fight ever staged, Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy Hearns for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. No fight since the Ali Frazier confrontation 10 years ago has created such a furore there.
Now, it's going to be the richest fight in boxing history.
So the WBC welterweight champion Sugar Ray Leonard has entered the ring.
Okay.
Now given a gift of 2 rounds to Tommy Hearns.
Hearns' jab is bothering Leonard. There's no question about it. But Hearns is back at him.
You definitely get longer arms.
I think most people would agree with that. The 70s and 80s, there were more solid contenders.
Leonard taking a beating here. He'll do it by waving the right hand that way.
Yeah, this is not Roberto Duran.
Hearns is mimicking him now.
Hello, that quickness, speed. Oh, he's trying to mirror him a little bit, eh?
Hearns is making fun of Sugar Ray Leonard like Leonard made fun of Duran. There's the bell.
Hearns, calm, cool, collected, is making a chopping block of Leonard now.
Oh!
Hearns may have been hurt. Hearns, they may have wobbled and maybe
Randy on ice. There you go.
So Sugar Ray on the other end of the shot.
He's gonna be like, ah!
What a
great fight.
81.
First time we had ever seen Thomas in trouble.
At this point, the conditioning of Sugar Ray Leonard has to be a major factor.
But it's a question how long a man can carry his punch, Purdy. Can he carry it into the 13th round, 12th round, 14th round?
He's taking this bit though.
By the end of the 12th round, Hearns had boxed his way back to a significant lead on all 3 judges' scorecards.
The crowd has been chanting.
And with 3 rounds remaining, Leonard's legacy was on the line.
You're blowing it now, son. You're blowing it.
My eye was like a slit. I had no peripheral vision.
You're blowing it.
You gotta knock him out.
Oh my God.
Punch. You can't punch.
Look at the eyes.
All right.
I always felt, Ray, that was maybe the greatest performance of your career.
I think Leonard has to fight a desperate fight. Good right hand. That weave was hurting.
Wow.
Hearns was hurt. He's trying to hold on. Knockdown of the fight.
Those right hands of Sugar Ray Leonard must be dynamite. There was that right hand.
Oh! That nailed it.
And now he doesn't have enough time.
Whoa.
Now it's minute 44. Time is running out on Tommy Hearns.
Hearns is in real trouble.
Hearns got a punch.
Which he's not doing.
No, he's too weak. He has nothing left. He's going to be
He's
knocked out.
done. Nothing left.
And referee is stopping the fight.
The referee is stopping the fight. I don't believe this. Hearns was way ahead on points.
Leonard has pulled it out in the true old-fashioned movie way.
The undisputed world welterweight boxing champion, the classy Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard.
How in the world you pulled that thing out? You were so far behind.
What happened, Doc? You know, I sustained a slight injury to my eye in my workouts.
Those long arms that
We
he
fought
just
for
got
the
his
undisputed welterweight crown, and I beat Tommy Hearns. And I was a major underdog.
The title, greatest ever, was within his grasp. When training for a bout in the spring of 1982, he suffered a detached retina of the left eye.
I mean, the pinnacle of my career, I was really just defeated Tommy Hearns. I unified the title, and things were just getting better for me. And then I was victimized by an injury.
The American public has focused its attention on Ray Leonard's eyes, desperately searching for answers.
All the money in the world is not worth the risk of losing the sight of one eye.
Hagler? Oh, don't tell me. Timmy's going up against him.
For 5 years, it was a dream fight, fought only in imagination. A fight cut down in its prime, like Ray Leonard, by injury. A violent dance undanced.
5 years later.
5 years ago, when Ray Leonard was as good as any fighter I ever saw, I thought he'd beat Hagler. Today, I don't.
I always thought at the time is my time right now, and he's in my time. You know, his time was when he first came out the Olympics and all that stuff before he retired.
So now, Sugar Ray Leonard faces a new challenge. Millions of Americans are wondering why a wealthy young man would risk the precious sense of sight to achieve a historical greatness many believe he has already recorded.
Sugar Ray Leonard, does he actually have a shot at beating Marvin Hagler?
It seems that out here the feeling is everybody wants Leonard to win, of course, with the exception of the New England contingent, but everybody thinks Hagler will. You have to wager $370 on Marvin to win $100. Basically, he is better than a 3.5 to favorite, 3.5 to 1 favorite.
The risk of losing the sight of one eye.
In the early 80s, when Hagler was obviously the best middleweight in the world, he cleaned out the division.
You read the papers? Do you know what everybody says? It's suicide!
And what you tell me I can't do, I will do it.
You've seen him, you know how strong he is. You can't win!
Comeback fights don't work. They don't work. Look at boxing history. Forget about the names Leonard and Hagler. Call them Fighter A and Fighter B. The Fighter B is the fighter who comes out of retirement. Boxing history will show you it doesn't work.
He is the challenger and former undisputed welterweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard. Here is the WBC middleweight champion of the world, Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Be gentle. Oh, he's going for the face.
Leonard, a combination again.
I believe sincerely that I could win the fight, but that's in the gym. Because it's been a 5-year inactivity period for me.
Because of the eye?
Yeah.
Larry, I've got all 3 rounds for Sugar Ray Leonard.
And he was calling him a wuss, he was calling him a sissy.
He said, stop and fight like a man, you little bitch. I couldn't beat Hagler physically. I had to beat him psychologically and spiritually.
For my money, one of the best fights I've ever seen. More than 100 combined punches thrown by the two of you per round.
Still hands at his side, talking to Hagler.
Movement, speed. That's his thing.
And he wound up and hit him to the stomach.
And the cartooning.
And I doubt that Marvin Hagler has ever seen an opponent try that. The one thing that is very apparent now is that Leonard is the more confident fighter. Hagler peppering him. Leonard now tries to fight off the rope. And now it's Hagler who backs off. Lot of action here in round 9.
It's almost impossible to conceive of somebody coming back at this level after a virtual 5-year and 50-day layoff.
And there is Ray Leonard coming back. But what Ray Leonard is doing is giving Marvin Hagler what he wants. A brawl. And a great round. A great round of boxing. I don't know how this fight will be scored. But but explosive as Marvin Hagler thought it would be going into this last round.
It's almost like going to a hanging. And people are thinking Ray Leonard's not going to win this fight, and, you know, we're just watching an execution.
I'm unique, and if he gets the decision,
I think gotta give it to him.
Split decision, and new middleweight champion of the world, Sugar.
Hey,
I thought it was one of the most magnificent performances I've ever seen.
That's my baby. Oh, they ended it good.
I made up.
Oh. Sheesh. Wow. Wow. I just want to have a good still here. He got it. And that was his last fight of his career. I hope so, for his eyes' sake. Oh my God. I really like him though. And his character, he just oozes out just, you know, good, positive energy, whatever you want to call it. But a great role model. And then I feel like through his whole career, like, yeah, his hunger just came out of, you know, providing for his family and all that. So it's just different when you fight like that. But everyone have their, you know, stories and reasons. But he seemed like a good person. I really enjoyed this one. I see why you guys request me to check him out, Sugar Ray Leonard. I will stop talking. Hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as I did. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. Bye.